This time around, whenever I pick up my work phone, it's a very angry August. He is saying all sorts of stuff like, you stupid bitch, I wanted my fucking prescription, you promised me. At this point, I was feeling really threatened. Why does this patient who I discharged yesterday keep getting transferred to my work phone? After about 3 minutes of him just screaming at me, I finally just hung up the call and I went to the front desk. I go to the charge nurse, hey, I don't know why this patient keeps getting transferred back to me. I discharged him yesterday, but he's claiming that I didn't have a medication sent to the pharmacy, but they never said on the discharge paperwork that any meds are being sent to the pharmacy. The charge nurse looks me up and down and goes, well, it's your patient. I said, yeah, it was my old patient from yesterday. I already have 5 patients for the day. That puts me out of ratio, technically. I'm being a smartass at this point because I'm done. I'm tired. I'm so tired. She goes, well, I don't know what to tell you. That's your patient that you messed up. Did you tell this patient that you would send the medications to the pharmacy? I explained the entire story again to her, and she goes, yeah, sounds like a you problem. You got to figure that out. I said, listen, I'm feeling threatened at work by a patient that's not even here. They have my phone number. She stops me right there and goes, well, that's not your personal phone number. That's a work phone. I said, yeah, but I feel threatened enough to where I don't want to pick up my work phone. I see a number calling and I don't want to pick it up. She just pretty much was like, well, you're shit out of luck. You got to figure this out. An entire day goes by and I actually float back to the same floor, and 11 o'clock strikes, and guess what? A very angry August calls me again. This time around, I'm really freaked out because I remember the day prior, I had given him a work dismissal note, and on the note, it required my first and last name. So this patient knew my first and last name, where I worked, what unit I worked on, and I explained it all to the charge nurse again. I was like, hey, I'm feeling really scared. Can you please try to not transfer this patient to my work phone? And she says, well, it wasn't me that transferred him.